Hello and good morning, everyone. It is Donna Gray here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the Scenic Rim in Queensland, coming to you live this morning on Wednesday, the 8th of January, 2025. I cannot believe that we are in a brand new year already. Last 2024 just went way too quick. Who agrees? Type it in the comments. If you are jumping on to watch me live, please say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. If you are watching the replay, please let me know where you're watching from, and please leave your comments. I always go back and check out my comments even after I have gone live. So if you have any questions for me, please don't hesitate to put them in the comments. Good morning, Jill. I can see you're on first. Theo's, the crafty cat's not in the house this morning. He's not actually in the craft room. He's in the house, but he's not in the craft room. We've had a little bit of a disturbance this morning, and I'll talk a little bit about that a little bit later on. And it's probably one of the main reasons he's a little bit out of sorts at the moment, because there's been lots happening here this morning. So sadly, there's been a little boy that's gone missing overnight from only a couple of streets over from me, and we've had a helicopter that has talk about the crafty cat. He's just decided, he's thought, nope, there's some crafting going on, so I'm going to get into the craft room. So he's just done the smooch of my legs, and he's heading over to his chair to sit on his chair. So yeah, sadly, there's been a little 2-year-old boy that has gone missing, and there's been a helicopter that's been circling around since daylight, trying to locate this poor little boy. So I think it's a boy, but a 2-year-old anyway, and it's only a couple of streets over from me. So yeah, it is really sad. So let's have the little boy in our prayers and hope that he will be located soon. So I'm not sure whether there's something that's apparently he went missing in the early hours of the morning. So I'm not actually sure whether whether someone has taken him or whether he's wandered off. I'm not real sure. I couldn't imagine that he would have wandered off at 2 a.m. in the morning. So I'm thinking that there could be something a little bit sinister. So there is an Amber Alert out. So if anyone is in the Scenic Rim area and they see a little boy, 2-year-old that's missing, please contact the authorities so hopefully keep him in our prayers, and hopefully he gets located soon. So of course we've had a helicopter, so I apologize if there's noise of a helicopter, but it keeps circling around and around and around. I suppose they're trying to see if they can locate him from the air. So I'm super excited to be back here crafting with you again. We have got a brand new catalog that's gone live. We've got brand new online exclusives that's gone live. We've got a brand new scrapbooking catalog that's gone live. We've got brand new kits. So much happened yesterday, and thank you to everyone that has placed orders already yesterday from the brand new catalog. I am telling you, it is absolutely a stunning catalog. You won't be disappointed. So of course, we have just entered into our Sale-A-Bration offer, and we have this one time a year, and it is really, it is the best time to shop with Stampin' Up, and it is also the best time to join with Stampin' Up. So we have a join offer that has 2 awesome offers you can choose from. So I'll just pop my join link up there. So it is, offer 1 is you get to choose 2 color families in the Stampin' Right markers, and you also get a free exclusive stamp set that is a beautiful lined image stamp set that you can stamp and color with your Stampin' Right markers, and you get to choose $235 worth of product, and you only pay $169. Now I just want to say, the best part about being with Stampin' Up is that you get a 20% discount. So if you join right now, you are guaranteed a 20% discount until the end of July. But the best part is that we get everything that customers get, plus we get our discount on top. So it's a win-win situation. And I can tell you, I'm a no pressure team leader. If you want to join just to enjoy the discount, then I am there. I'm your girl to support you creatively throughout your journey with Stampin' Up. If you decide that you want to run some classes, then I'm definitely your girl. I will help you sort out how to do classes. or if you think that it might be something that you would love to share your love of crafting with others and possibly run a business from your Stampin' Up, then I do weekly free business training with my team every single week. We have a free Zoom call every week. We have a business training video that goes up every week. And it is really, really, it's great to be able to get help building that foundation of your business. Now, I've been with Stampin' Up for a bit over 8.5 years. Actually, it'll be 9 years in July that I've been with Stampin' Up. I am #1 demonstrator in Australia now. I actually just got recognized as #1, the top demonstrator in Australia. And that all came about by me just sharing my love of crafting with others. And I am more than happy to help you if you decided that you wanted to run it as a business, more than happy to help you with that. I also do business training for other demos. So if you're a demo that you're possibly thinking that you may want to change from being a hobby demo and starting to run it as a business, or starting to do classes and things, then by all means, you can do my step-by-step demonstrator training. That can be found over on my website, which is stampingwithdonnag.com. You can find all the details about the step-by-step business training over there, and you can subscribe and start training today. I've got 185 videos, training videos, I think, that you will get access to when you actually join my training. You will have access to all of that video library, and whatever you're a paying subscriber to the business training. So yeah, Janice, it's really sad. I hope he gets found soon. I don't know. And they do have something in the Amber Alert about he could be possibly with a 44-year-old man in Logan. So that's why I'm thinking that there's something a little bit strange about him going missing early hours in the morning. Sad to think that children get caught up in situations like that. So let's keep him in our prayers and hope he's found soon, safe and well. So as I said, the joining offer is fantastic with the 2 sets of markers, this free stamp set, and $235 worth of product. Or then there's offer 2 if you've already got the Stampin' Up markers. Say you're a casual crafter and you've been crafting and collecting Stampin' Up products for a while, and you don't need the markers, then there's the extra value kit, which is absolutely awesome. $286 worth of product for only $169. So all your outlay is $169. Now, if you spend enough from now until the end of July to make that first quarterly amount, you will get discount for a further 3 months after that as well. So yeah. Oh, you're taking a break from garden work? Well, I need to get back into my garden. Some of you may have been following me and looking at my posts, and I've been doing a major overhaul. I was out this morning when I heard the helicopter going around. I went out to actually see who the helicopter was flying around, and I went out to check my lawn. I've top dressed my lawn, and my just near the footpath, I suppose what you would call the median strip, or just near the gutter, the grass is growing back through there, and it is lush and it is so dark green. It's wonderful, because the top dressing that I got for my lawn had all of this manure and everything in it, and oh my God, I can tell you, it is definitely on the nose. I can't wait until the grass all goes through and I don't smell the dirt, because it has a definite odor to it. I can tell you, I smelt the truck when it was delivering the dirt. Like, it was like, oh my God. Okay, so if the joining is not for you, then maybe possibly just being a customer would be what you would like to do. If you haven't got a catalog, please, you can scan this QR code there and send me your details, fill in your details, your mailing address and things, and I would be more than happy to pop a mini catalog in the post for you. There is no scrapbooking catalog, so it's just a catalog that we can download a digital version. I did go through that yesterday afternoon. So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you go back over to my YouTube channel after this crafting session is finished and check out that. I walked through the mini catalog. I also walked through the scrapbooking catalog as well. Are you invested on a ride-on to give your knees a break? Yeah, well, I mean, I can tell you my knee's not real good after doing all my gardening that I've been doing anyway. So please feel free to share this video too with your friends that may be interested in in having a fun crafty hangout session with us, because the more that you like and share my videos, the more we can share our love of crafting with other people. So it really helps me if you share my videos. So if you're on YouTube, you can actually hit that share button down below. You can either copy the link and send it to one of your friends in Messenger, or you can actually use the share back to Facebook feature, that you can share it back onto your personal Facebook profile. But it really helps get my crafting out there to more people, and it helps us build a bigger crafty circle. Now, I am doing the sweet sampler kits with a card kit. Now, I need to tell you, I've just had my second delivery of designer series paper. So for the first 24 people that have registered, which I've gone above 24 people. So for the first 24 people that have registered, I will endeavor to get those cut and in the post by Friday. Hopefully, fingers crossed, all going well, I will get them in the post by Friday afternoon. And please don't hesitate that if you wanted to get your hands on these sweet samplers shares with card kits included, please don't hesitate to scan that QR code. They are $45. That includes your postage, and you get a sampling of the 5 beautiful sweets that we have in our new mini catalog. And with each sweet, I have hand-picked and cut card bases, 2 card bases, 2 layers, and 2 inserts for each suite. So you get enough cardstock, card bases, and layers to create 10 beautiful cards as soon as you get your sweet samplers in the mail. So there's some sweets in there that have beautiful die cuts that you will get. Everyone's die cuts in those will be all different because I had to divvy them out between everybody. So you'll get a couple of those die cuts to be able to create some beautiful cards. So there's 2 sweets that are like that. One is the storybook one, and the other one is the wildflower birthday. So they have beautiful die cut printed dies, which is absolutely gorgeous with them. So for a low $45, that includes your postage and everything, you will get a sampling of the designer series paper, the embellishments, and ribbon if they have ribbon with that suite. If they don't have ribbon with the suite, you just get the designer series paper and the embellishments. But I can tell you, at least you get a bit of a sneak peek of what the suites are all about. So you get a sampling of everything in that suite. So that's really, really good. I can tell you the beautiful floral one, it's a yellow floral one, and I always I don't know. It always escapes me the name of it, but it is stunning, and it's got beautiful vellum paper as well. I was going to do a card with that this morning, but I think I might leave that until I've got those samplers out to see what designer series paper I've got left over. I was too scared to cut into the paper because I was too busy trying to get the sweet samplers. I have ordered more designer series paper and more ribbon and embellishments yesterday in my order yesterday as soon as the catalog went live. So I will be waiting for that to arrive, which it should arrive probably by middle of next week. So I will be cutting more samplers. So if you are interested, you can scan that QR code there on the screen, or you can use the link in the description of the video. Last, I want to, there's a couple of other things. I wanted to talk to you about our basic foundations of card making. It's well underway. We've had December and now we're back into January. So this is the second month that we've had doing our basic foundations of card making. Now I'm telling you, this will help you with your card making. Absolutely, you will be amazed at how much of these foundations of card making will actually help you create cards easier and not struggle with your design process. So, so far in our basic foundations, they've had the members have been able to get access into our card templates. We've made a beautiful tool that is color-coded card templates. So I can tell you, and we will be adding to those each and every month. We will be adding to those with different things. And that's actually a tool that we will be using throughout the whole entire basic foundations of card making. So it's not too late to join. It is too late to join for January, but definitely get in for February, because we will be adding to that card template in February, and you can get access to the first section of it if you join for February. So the important thing is it's $50 per month. You get a sampling of products every month that we're going to create with, but we are helping you get the best out of your cardstock, making sure that you're using each and every single bit of your cardstock and not wasting it. We're giving you storage tips. We're giving you we actually have an exciting thing that we've decided to do. We're actually going to do a color swatch for you, and that's actually going to be starting next month as well. So the color swatch will be great, because then you will be able to, when we start to talk about certain colored cardstock, you will be able to go to your color swatch, see what the color is, so that you know exactly what color we're using, because sometimes in videos and things the colors look totally different to what they do in real life. So we decided that a color swatch would be a really great a great addition to our basic foundations of card making. So Roseward and I are absolutely loving teaching people, and our group is growing every month. It's growing, and I'm super excited. So if you're a casual crafter and you've been struggling with your creativity and struggling with getting layers and things right, then definitely join the basic foundations of card making. It's a rolling subscription, and you can unsubscribe at any time. So whenever you decide that you don't want to be in the group anymore, you can unsubscribe. Now, each month we are opening a different Facebook group each month. You will get access to that month's Facebook group for a whole entire 12 months. So don't think that just because you've joined for 1 or 2 months and then you've unsubscribed that you've lost all the content. You will still be able to go back into those groups. We will not be removing you from those groups until the next 12 months. So say January's group now, we will not be removing anyone out of that January group until January next year. So you'll get 12 months access to the content that you have that month. So as I said, absolutely an awesome group to be a part of. I have my Scrap It With Me workshop kits. Now, it's the last chance to get the Marbled Elegance. Registration for that will be closing as of the 10th of January. So if you want to get in on my Marble Elegance, I showed the first double page layout. I did that in my video on Monday, I think it was. Now it's gorgeous. I'm telling you, I'm going to use the Marbled Elegance suite again today, because I think the paper is out of this world. So if you want to get the January Scrap It With Me workshop kits, it costs $95 to get it delivered to your door. You get a full pack of the Marbled Elegance paper. You get a full pack of 12 by 12 basic white cardstock. You will get a couple of sheets of Real Red, two-toned 12 by 12 cardstock as well. And you will get the templates and the cutting guides to be able to create 3 double page layouts. I also hold this class every month. I hold it on the first Thursday of the month. I do a Thursday morning class, and I also will do a Thursday evening class as well. And I will be starting to offer a scrapbooking class maybe on a Saturday as well for the people that work. So I'm more than happy to be able to hold those workshops on the Saturday. Now, if you want to get in for February's in-person class, you really need to register by from the 11th of this month through until the end of the month. So for the in-person, I need you to be able to set up your subscription. It is a subscribe club, so you can cancel at any time. So I need you to be able to do that as of the 11th of January, so that you will get February's kit. So for anyone that wants to get January's kit, which is Marble Elegance, you need to register before the 10th, which today is the 8th. So you've got a couple of more days. You can scan the QR code there, or you can also check the link in the description of the video. Last but not least, there's two more things, and then we'll get to crafting. January Wildflower Birthday is what I'm using for the Creative Card Club. If you subscribe before the 10th of this month, you will get the beautiful birthday celebrations designer series paper. You'll get a quarter pack of the paper. You will get a full pack of the embellishments. You will get a sampling of the ribbon and cardstock to make 8 beautiful cards. It costs $60 per month, or $55 if you're coming in person. So I do it as an in-person class on the 3rd Thursday of every month here in the Scenic Rim. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is my February retreat is closing in 2 days. So if you would like to be able to attend the retreat, or possibly get a retreat in a box, you have 2 days to register for the February retreat. To come in person, it costs $220. I will be using the Wildflower Birthday suite. We will be using, you will get the Wildflower Birthday Bundle, the stamps and the dies as a part of your goodie bag when you arrive. You will get a full pack of the Designer Series paper, a full pack of the embellishments, a full roll of the mesh ribbon. You will also get coordinating cardstock and a PDF showing you how to do 8 beautiful projects. If you cannot attend in person, you can definitely buy a retreat in a box. It just costs an extra $25 to cover the postage. You get everything that everyone gets in person delivered to your door. That will be delivered after I've held my in-person retreat. It will be delivered the very next week after I've held my in-person retreat. So if you're interested in getting that retreat in a box, please feel free to scan that QR code or use the link in the show more box down below to be able to register. And that's about it. The only other thing I wanted to say is if you shop during the Sale-A-Bration period, you will be able to use you'll be able to earn free Sale-A-Bration products. For every $100 that you spend, you actually earn a free product. So if for a $200 spend, you will earn that gorgeous heart set that I used not yesterday, the day before. Oh, it might have been the day before. You will earn that for free. I mean, a stamp and die set for free, can't get much better than that. But if you join, you can actually purchase items in your starter kit, and then the very next order, if you order $200 retail, but we as a part of Stampin' Up get our 20% discount, you only actually have to spend $180 retail and you can earn that free set. That's the perks of being a part of Stampin' Up. And as Fran said, she said that I'm a beautiful team leader. And thank you, Fran, for your kind words. I've got quite a few of my team here on this morning. Please give a shout out for our Wildheart Crafters and let people know how awesome it is to be a part of the Wildheart Crafters, because you get a discount plus you get a part of that crafty community, which is the awesome part about being with Stampin' Up. All right, so I've got a selection of products. We're going to get to crafting now. I've got a selection of products here on my desk. So first of all, I want to use the Hugs for Life. Now, this is a brand new bundle that is in our mini catalog. Okay, it's got a gorgeous punch. It's got some beautiful stamps as well. So I wanted to recreate a card that is actually out of the catalog, but I wanted to change it up using some of my choices in material. So I wanted to change up the color of it. I also wanted to change up just a little bit about the design of the card, but just putting my own spin on it. And what I find is a lot of the times people struggle for creative ideas. Now, when people are struggling for creative ideas, my first thought is please go to the catalog and check out the catalog for some creative inspiration, because if you copy something from the catalog and put your own spin on it, all of a sudden you've got a gorgeous design that you can craft and create with. So I've actually finally okay. Okay. I've got Courtney on Instagram and she's like, you're live on Instagram. We need to talk. I need to help her know how to go live on Instagram. It's been a while since I've gone live on Instagram. So hello, Instagram peeps. I'm so sorry. It's been a while. My laptop keeps crashing. So every time I actually connect the link and everything, then the laptop crashes, and that's normally what I stream live on. So I've actually had to do it here on my iMac computer. All right, so we've got Hugs for Life, which I have chosen as the bundle. I've also chosen this gorgeous marbled elegance paper because I can tell you it's probably one of my favorites at the moment, because it's just so stunning. Like the colors are definitely me. I mean, like I love pinks and gold. I mean, gold accents. You have to love the gold accent. So what I've done is I've chosen a couple of pieces of this gorgeous paper. So we've got the beautiful gold accents on one side, and you can see here I've been cutting out some hearts because that was worth my scrapbooking layout. And we've got some gorgeous just pinks on the other side, so some plainer patterns on the other side if you didn't want to do the big blingy side. But I mean, why would you not want to do the blingy side? So as you can see, one of these I've actually got some flirty flamingo in it, but the majority of them, I think we've got colors like melon mambo and pretty in pink. So I'm probably not going to use the flirty flamingo, but we'll see how we go. So I wanted to case a card from our website. Now I'm just going to, I wonder whether I can actually pop that in here. I want to show you the card that I want to case, and then I want to show you how I am actually going to how I'm going to put my own spin on it. So let me just see if I can get that to go in here. Okay, I'll pop the card on the screen of what I want to case. Okay, so this is my inspiration. So I thought to myself, that's a lovely, beautiful card. It's using designer series paper, it's using a punch, and it's quite easy to replicate. So what I thought was, that's nice, but I wanted to have a bit more blingy look, and I wanted to have some brighter colors in it. So I'm actually going to take that as my inspiration, and I'm actually going to create a card very similar to this, but with my own spin on it. So so I'll just take that away now. So that's actually where my inspiration has come from. All right, so I've decided that I'm going to start with a basic white card base. So let's move all this out of the way. A basic white card base. So I'm just going to fold that one in half and use my bone folder to get that to crease really nicely. All right, so we have that there like that. Now, I've decided that I want to use these pieces here to be able to punch out some of those gorgeous designer series paper pieces. So I'm just replacing the designer series paper with this designer series paper. So this is how you can really change up what something can look like. So let's, I want this one here because it's got a fair bit of gold. So that's one. I might grab another one out of there. Two. And can I get a third one out of there? Not quite. Or can I? No, not quite. So let's do a third one from this piece here. And we might do that one down there. Okay. So all I've done there is punched out 3 gorgeous pieces of designer series paper. Then the next thing that I want to do is I want to punch out some white labels because we want to be able to stamp and punch. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stamp and punch them out after I've stamped. So we've got some beautiful, this stamp is gorgeous. It's got some beautiful borders that we can put around, and then it's got some really awesome sentiments that can actually fit inside those stamped borders. So let's start with, I think I'll do this gorgeous heart one because I like it. Now, it's a very, like you can see here, it's a very bendy stamp. So the best thing to do when you've got bendy stamps like that is to let it fall on your desk naturally. Just let it, actually probably on a piece of paper so it doesn't stick to anything, and then just pop your block over the top and pick it up. Now that's the best way to get that to line up and be in the right shape, because one of the things that I think a lot of people will realize, now I'm just going to work out how my punch punches out. So my punch, as you can see, I can put it in here and my punch will punch out this way. So I'm actually going to stamp that way. So my punch will go in and punch it out. When you're using a punch like this, you really need to remember that, that you have to know how that punch is going to go around your paper to be able to punch out that image. So I'm going to stamp that one just like that. And I'm using Pretty in Pink. for that outside layer. Okay. Now, actually, to tell you the truth, I'm going to turn that over because I didn't smoosh that, and it needs to be smooshed because it's a brand new stamp, and it has that coating on it. So I'm going to show you the difference when you I just need a piece of paper to be able to use as a scrap. Do I have any here? How do I not have a scrap piece of paper? Like, seriously? Okay, let's just use that. Okay. Now, I want to show you the difference in the stamped image once I have smooshed it. I'll stamp it right beside. So we're going to smoosh. This is my smooshing technique. It's something that I do. I ink it up and then I smoosh it onto a bit of paper. And that's just to make sure that if there's a coating on the outside, and I'm also going to use my pierce mat to actually pop underneath my cardstock. Now you're going to see the difference in these images by doing that smooshing technique and popping my pierce mat in underneath. Okay. Can you see this one here is very mottly and this one here is a lot clearer? It might be hard for you to see that on video, but it's definitely a lot crisper and a lot clearer after I've done the smooshing technique. So it's something that I always say to people, just remember to definitely do that because you get a much better stamped image. All right, so now I'm just going to pop that in my punch and line it up. Now, when you're using a punch, what you do is you line it up where you think it needs to be, and then you squeeze the punch that it takes hold of that cardstock, okay? I'm not punching it out yet, but it's taken hold of that cardstock so it doesn't move. So you do that with one hand because a lot of people struggle with punches to be able to get them to punch right. You squeeze it so you've got hold of the cardstock. Then you get your two hands there together and punch it out, okay? So that is how you will have no problem when you're punching out your punches by actually grabbing hold of that, grabbing hold of the cardstock with one hand between the punch blades so that then when you actually go to punch it, it will punch out really, really well. All right, so the next stamp that I want to stamp is, sorry, I've got them over here, sending you big hugs. All right, so once again, this one hasn't been conditioned either. So we are going to grab our scrap bit of paper. Now I'm going to show you on the scrap bit of paper how different this stamped image is. So let's stamp it up without smooshing. Okay, can you see it's got a lot of white spaces, a lot of like definitely not a good cover of ink. So now I'm going to ink it up. I'm going to smoosh it, ink it up, smoosh it. Okay, the more you do this, the better it will be. Now let's ink it up and let's stamp it beside that one. Okay, can you see it's a lot clearer, a lot crisper? So definitely condition your stamps before you stamp for the first time on your project. All right, so now I'm just going to stamp that sending big hugs in the middle of that one. Okay, sending you a big hug. All right, we've got that. Now, I want to punch out another couple, and I'm just going to do the heart on them. Have I got enough space there? It's a bit grotty that side. I'll do one that side. So we'll do one there. I need another piece of cardstock. And we'll do another one. I love this punch. I think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous punch. All right, so now I'm going to take, they've got this heart that they've done. I'm going to take that one. I'm going to pop it onto a block. And I'm going to do those in Melon Mambo, but I'm going to bring back in my bit of paper to condition that stamp again. Bit of a smooshy technique. Now I'm just going to clean it first, and then I'm going to go again. Because I put a lot of ink on there. A lot of ink on my block, which I didn't want. Anyway. Now, don't be scared if your stamps turn pink. When you use something like a dark pink or a red, your stamps are going to turn pink. That's just what they do. You can see there it's stamping nice and crisp, and we're ready to go. All right, so they have those ones stamped with that in the middle. So we've got one there, and we've got, oops, I did them the wrong way, but anyway, that one there. It was supposed to be like that. I'm sure no one will notice. All right, so now it's just a case of cutting a layer and assembling these really nice. So I thought what I'd do is I've got a pretty in pink layer. So I thought I'd pop that in underneath. Then I thought I would do a basic white layer. So let me just trim this one down. I also need to have one for the insert. So we're just going to trim this down 1/8 of an inch to give us a nice border all the way around that we can see that gorgeous pretty in pink. All right. Okay, so we have that for there. Now, I think what would make this look really, really pretty, so how they've got it is they have just arranged them on the front of the card. That we have one up there, we have another one of those there, we have another one here, which I might pop up that way. We've got another one here like that, and it's popped in underneath there. Okay, we've got another one down under here like that, and we've got the big hug one. Sorry, I'll get it up here. The big hug one here. Okay, so that's actually how they have it arranged on the card on our website. So I actually want to add a couple of little extra things. We've got these gorgeous little hearts, which I think are super cute. So I think I want to stamp those just in our pretty in pink, randomly around everywhere. Okay, so let's grab my pretty in pink. Okay, once again, we will use that scrap piece of paper to condition it. Colleen said a suggestion, a Versamark on your new stamps before using them. Well, there you go. And Versamark will help the ink stick as well. All right. So I just want to randomly place some of these on and around here, just to add a little bit of difference to these labels. Okay, just to take the plain look off them. I think it would look cute for a little set of hearts just there on our sentiment. I don't think I need any on the white layer in behind. We will stamp our insert. Actually, I'll do the insert next, and then we will pop this all together. All right, so we've got sending you a big hug. Oh, I like you and I make the best team. I like that. This could be sent to one of my team members. How awesome is that? All right, so let's do that. Once again, we will, I like the sentiments to be in the darker color, so I'm going to do that in my, okay, in my Melon Mambo. I'll bring back in my Pierce mat. Okay. You and I make the best team. And then I think what would be super, super cute is with those little hearts, just to add a gorgeous little border down the side. So let's do some cute little hearts floating around down the side. Cute. Okay, so we've got that. Now I do have a little strip that I saved, which is here, which I think just to pop a little strip on the inside just makes it a little bit more exciting. Good morning, Andrea. Lovely to see you. Hey, Laurie, Carolyn, welcome. Colleen, Marilyn, Siobhan, Kerry, Lynn, Jenny, welcome. Sorry, I've been too busy crafting and haven't seen any of the comments, so I'm sorry. If I've missed you, hello and welcome. Thank you for joining and spending a little bit of crafty time with me. All right, so we are using the gorgeous Hugs for Love bundle and that beautiful Marble Elegance Designer Series paper. All right, so we have that. And of course, I will trim that off with my scissors. And you can see there, you've got a nice insert with a little bit of difference just by adding that little bit of Designer Series paper to the inside. I always love doing something like that. It just creates a little bit of wow factor when they open up the card. All right, so let's assemble this. Now I did bring out my Pretty in Pink ribbon because you all know me. It's got to have some bow and some bling. So we're going to put a bow on here somewhere. We're going to find room to put a bow on here somewhere. So let's just adhere that basic white to our Pretty in Pink. So using liquid glue once again, because liquid glue is my favorite, especially when you're doing these gorgeous fine borders like you can see. So this is just going to peek out a tiny little bit of that Pretty in Pink and then go on to our white layer. So I love a really fine border. If you want a thicker border, then take off a 1/4 of an inch, not an 1/8 of an inch, because this just gives you a 1/16 of an inch border all the way around. All right, now I'm going to add some of this with liquid Tombow, and then I'm going to pop one up as well. So I want to pop this one over here like this. I'll take it off that card base. That one there. Then I want to pop this one up over the top. So let's grab some dimensionals. And my Take Your Pick tool to get rid of my dimensional backings and collect them all in one spot. So if you haven't seen that trick, you just poke the dimensional and twist as you pull up, and you collect all your dimensional backings onto that pokey tool, and you can pop them in the garbage bin. So saves you getting dimensional backings everywhere, all over the place. Okay, so we've got that one there. Now we've got this one here that's going to rest a little bit on that one. So I could possibly pop that one up as well. Okay, and with my Take Your Pick, once again, taking those backings off. And we will pop that one up over there like so. Okay, this one here, we are going to pop in underneath that and in underneath that one. So I probably should have put it down before the others, but we will get there. Okay, I might just trim a little bit off that to stick in there. Okay, I need to trim a little bit more. Okay, I should have put that one down before I put this one down. But anyway, it's all good. We're going to do that in underneath there. So let's grab some liquid glue for that one. Oh, and we need to pop this one down too, because this one's going to go in here. So let's pop that one down before we do that one. Okay, so this one goes in here like so. Oh, we need to cut the corner off that too. I really needed to put these down first. Okay, in there like that. This one here is going to go in there like that. And I don't mind that it's protruding over here a little bit. Totally okay. It doesn't bother me doing that. And then this one is going to get popped up here. So, of course, I'm going to wrap my ribbon around now because you all know me. I love to put a bow, and it's probably going to cover up this one. And I know you're all going to say, you've covered up that gorgeous designer series paper, but oh my Lord, we have three of them there. So I'm sure I can cover up just a little bit. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue under that where I pulled that up. Yeah, like that. That's better. All right. Now we will wrap the ribbon around. Doesn't the pretty in pink look gorgeous with this? You love the term smooshing? Yeah, I probably did make it up, Marilyn. It's probably a word that I did. I don't even know whether it's a real word, but it's what I do. I smoosh it. It probably is a word that belongs to me. Oh, dear. So just remember, the awesome joining offer, I can tell you, Sale-A-Bration is definitely the best time to join Stampin' Up. The best time to get so much more for your money. It's the best time to shop. It's the best time to join. So those two awesome offers of getting 2 packs of Stampin' Up markers, 2 packs of Stampin' Up markers and a stamp set along with $235 worth of product is a huge deal. But as I said, if you are someone that doesn't need the markers, then definitely the more bang for your buck is really good, the $286 worth of product, and only pay $169. Now, as I said, you can physically, a lot of people think that when they join Stampin' Up that they actually have to do videos and they have to hold parties and things like that. And it's totally not the case. You can join wholly and solely just to get a discount. But if you did want to do that, then yes, you can do that as well. You can get people to, when you're sharing a love of crafting, people to buy crafting products from you as well. It's really awesome that you can share your love of crafting, and that if people fall in love with it, and want to recreate it, that you can actually sell them the products to be able to recreate those projects. So that's as simple as it is. You share your love of crafting with others, and if they want to buy the products that you made the card with, then you can actually sell them the products. It's a little bit like being a makeup artist and doing someone's makeup, but being able to sell the actual products when they're really happy with their makeup that they've got done. All right, so let's stand and hover above. Now, I've got dimensionals on the back here. So for me to get this nice and even, I make sure that I stand above it. I keep my 2 pointer fingers in underneath. I look directly above. It's very hard because I've got a camera here in front of my head, so I can't get right above. But I make sure that I look, and I've got all even borders all the way around, and I push with my 2 thumbs and then put it down, and you'll find that you'll be able to line that up really, really well, because when you've got dimensionals and things, you've got like one go at it. You can try and pull it up if you muck it up, but it's very hard. When you've mucked it up, it's very hard to get it to sit right. So then I'm going to do my sentiment here on the front. So I'm going to add some dimensionals on the back of that. Now I'm only going to add the dimensionals on the bottom part of this, because it's going to hover over that part that's already popped up on dimensional. So I'm going to add a little bit of liquid glue on that top, and that will then adhere to this layer here that's already popped up. All right, so I'm just going to pull those backings off, And once again, with that take your pick tool, it's very handy and easy to be able to do that. I will add that liquid glue on the top here. And then, of course, we can layer that over the top of that one, and it will pop up and glue onto that one. All right. Now, of course, we need to we'll put this on the inside, and then we're going to decorate with our bow. And I've got some awesome embellishments that you can earn for free during Sale-A-Bration, and I thought that they would go absolutely perfect with this designer series paper. So let's pop that. And once again, I've got that wiggle room with that glue, so I'm able to wiggle with my thumbs and get that to move around and get it to line up really nicely on the inside. Now I will add my bow. Thank you, Marilyn. She said it's a very pretty card. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're tying a bow. Now this is our Pretty in Pink ribbon that goes with our in colors. Pretty in Pink is one of our gorgeous in colors, and I can tell you it's one of my favorite colors. I have lots of favorite colors. I mean, it just has to say Stampin' Up and it's a favorite color, doesn't it? Oh, I'm showing a oh, sorry, I knocked my mouse there and it started showing people's comments on the screen. Hey, Debbie from Michigan, welcome. All right, so I'm going to pop my bow on there, and I'm going to use a mini glue dot to be able to do that. Okay, so I'm just going to pop it into there. I'm actually probably going to put 2 mini glue dots on the back because it is a fairly chunky bow. So I'll just pop 2 mini glue dots on the back. And then, of course, I'm going to pop that just there like so. Now, what do you think the dimension, what do you think the embellishments are that you can earn for free that I'm going to use on this? Someone type it into the comments. Have you seen the Sale-A-Bration catalog, and do you know what embellishments would go really, really well with this? I'm going to add a little bit of Wink of Stella first. So type it into the comments and tell me what you think the embellishments are that I'm going to use. It's going to match perfectly with this designer series paper. Okay, so I'm spritzing a little bit with some Wink of Stella on the front to add some shimmer and shine. We will also open up the inside and we will spritz that with some shimmer and shine. Thank you for sharing, Debbie. Thank you. Please feel free to share my videos. It helps get my videos out and builds our crafty circle. The purple sequins, you guessed it, Deborah. Yes, yes. They are so pretty. Look at this. Look at these. You love my Wink of Stella? I mean, I love my Wink of Stella. Yes, I do. Look at these. Don't they just go perfectly? Look at the colors. Now, which ones do you want me to use? Do you want me to use the dark pink ones or well, they look like Highland Heather, and then I think that looks like fresh, or that could be Fresh Freesia, and that could be Pretty in Pink, and then these are just iridescent. No, I wasn't going to use the gold hearts. See, Daryl, you thought I was going to use the gold hearts this morning until I couldn't find my gold hearts, but then I thought these are gorgeous, and these you can actually earn with a $100 order. You can earn these for free. So which ones do you think? So let's go top left. So TL, BL, TR, or TB? Dark pink. Yeah, no, for purple ones, they do look pink. I do agree with you, Tracy. I do agree. I don't think they look purple at all. But anyway, I think they're pink more than anything else. I mean, that to me is dark pink. I don't think it's dark purple. But anyway. So we've got one vote so far. Julie's top left. So Deborah's gone the light, the Fresh Freesia ones. Bottom left is Daryl. So we've got 2 for the bottom left. 3 for bottom left. 4 for bottom left. I think bottom left's going to get it. Anyone going to throw in something different there? Nope, 5 for bottom left. Bottom left has got it. Okay, so we're going to do the dark ones. So let's grab our handy dandy take a picture with our punny end. And we will add a couple just here. That and that. And we'll add one there. We'll add one up there. And we'll add one just down there. There we go. Look at that. What do you think? Isn't that just such a cute card? And as I said, let's bring in that inspiration again so you can see what card I actually cased this from. So let's bring in that card. Oops, sorry. Now I'm going to hide it, show it. And there's my take on it. So there we go. What do you think? So just changing up a couple of different colors and you've got a totally different card. Now I could have probably put some Melon Mambo in behind and made a darker background so that that white would stand out a little bit. So we could possibly do one of those as an alternative, or if someone else wants to do an alternative one like that and share it with me, by all means, go ahead. But it's just so different by just changing up the colors in the designer series paper. So it's really, really an easy way of being able to help you with your creativity is just by going to our website, checking out some of those gorgeous cards that they have with the bundle or the suite that you're using, and physically start from there. Because once you've created one card with something, it is then easier to then recreate more cards once you get started. The main thing is to actually get started. So anything that I have used today, the Marbled Elegance is an online exclusive, and the gorgeous Hugs for Life, so that's the stamp set that I used with the matching punch. The gorgeous Hugs for Life and the matching punch are in our brand new mini catalog. Yes, color makes a difference, doesn't it, Maureen? Exactly. And that's it. You just have to change up the colors and all of a sudden you've got a brand new, totally different card, but it's just using the layout. So you can swap and change. You could do this with any designer series paper with this gorgeous bundle. So you could change it up. You could put floral paper in behind. You could put that beautiful, it's not tartan. What's it called? Plaid, the plaid paper from the Storybook Moments. You could pop that in behind. But you could do so many different things. You could not put a bow on it and make it a masculine card by using that plaid paper. So there's many different things that you can do just by looking at one card and then by changing up just the designer series paper and the colors. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. I will not be live tomorrow morning because I have a scrapbooking class on tomorrow. If I get a chance, I may pop on tomorrow night, but I can't imagine that I will. Otherwise, I will see you again here live on Friday morning. The only time I don't go live at 9 a.m. in the morning is when I've got a class, but I've got my scrapbook workshop kit class happening tomorrow in person. So just remember that if you're into scrapbooking or you want to get into scrapbooking, maybe the scrapbook workshop kits are definitely the way to go. They are awesome to be able to help you with your scrapbooking and very user friendly. So in other words, if you're a beginner scrapbooker, I make the base pages and then you just pop you print your photos to go on it. So very easy scrapbooking. And just a reminder that awesome join offer is available from January 7th right through to the 28th of February. So if you're interested or if you have any questions about joining and whether you want to see whether it's for you, please don't hesitate to give me a call, or you can scan that QR code there. That will take you straight through to my join link, or you can actually use the link that's in the description of this video as well. All you've got to do, if you haven't seen how to join up, you can see the video that I did yesterday afternoon. It shows you actually how to join up. If you are having troubles with it, please don't hesitate to give me a call. I'm never too busy to take your phone call. Please give me a call and I would be more than happy to walk you through it over the phone. Thanks, everyone, and I will see you all again on Friday.